Howdy, Flopbots, it's me, FaolanCortez Cult, and welcome to the official 3000 Q&A special! It's been a while since I last did one of these, and oh my, it's about time too. I have recently reached 3000 Flopbots, and oh my goodness, I can't thank you all so much for following me on this journey and just supporting me in my work. So to celebrate this particular occasion, I am going to be answering your questions that you sent through to me. So let's begin. Moonlit Throne 489 asks, what are your hopes for future chapters in Gen 5, and would you like to see any other creatures of Equestria return? I'm mainly hoping for that maybe it experiments more with like character focused storylines and maybe give us some like different episodes every once in a while so it's not really just focusing on the main 5 all the time. They should also give a spotlight to the side characters and background characters more often so they aren't just really like cardboard cutouts. And for animals, maybe ones that you would least expect to talk. We got hints of that in Gen 4, so why not bring it to the forefront in Gen 5? Show us how much the wildlife and critters have evolved from Gen 4. Nico Pink asked me 3 questions. Do you think there are aspects in Gen 5 that are better than Gen 4's? 1. Sparky being a better dragon character than Spike. 2. A stallion being part of the main cast. 3. Setting a better first impression with a movie than a whole season. And 4. I like how there's a continuous storyline throughout each episode, so everything is nicely connected to the arc that flows through, and it's not really just a slice of life every once in a while. On the other side of the spectrum, do you have any frustrations with Gen 5 at the moment? If I had to say one, probably I would go for the world building, because it's a bit lackluster at the moment, let's just admit that, because we've only been associated with 3 major locations so far, like Maritime Bay, Sever Heights, and Bridlewood. It can get boring after a little while. And maybe the less amount of episodes that mainly focus on just one character. Like, I know the main 5 are all in it together, but I would appreciate some really nice contrast with like episodes that focus mainly on one character, because damn, they would be great character pieces. And 3, got any other Gen 5 ships outside of Stormblazer? I do like Jazz and Pip together. They're both social media stars and they have their own occupations inside the main melody. They work brilliantly together. There's also Sunny and Izzy together. They're the original 2 best friends, and come on Hasbro and Netflix, make that ship happen. Don't be scared of a little gayness. And there's also Sunny and Hitch. I know that one may be a little cliche. Ow! I know that ship may sound a little cliche, and they do have some moments going for them, but honestly, Zip and Hitch have the most chemistry and the best compatibility together. Princess Star asks, what are your favorite and least favorite episodes of Friendship is Magic? I'm gonna be unoriginal. My favorite episode is The Perfect Pair. I can't deny it. It's flippin' emotional and I fucking love it. But I do also love the Cutie Map 2-parter, the Showstoppers, Bats, Heart Swarming Eve, and The Gauntlet of Fire. And for my least favorite episodes, I can name them right off the bat. Equestria Games. What a fucking disappointment that episode was. All of season 4 building up to this one big special involving the Equestria Games, and the episode turns out to be a miserable piece just about Spike being a little scaredy cat. A friend indeed. Who thought Pinkie Pie being a stalker was a good idea? The Smile song can't even save it for as glorious as it is. Also, what about Discord? An immensely irritating watch. Just do not watch it at all. And also, which MLP generation is your favorite one so far? Are you really asking me this? Come on, isn't it predictable? Twiggy Pone asks, given your love for Gen 5, I'd love to hear what you have to say about the one piece of it you haven't really talked about yet, the comics. Oh boy, I was expecting something like this. I've got a confession to make. I haven't seen the comics. Yeah, go on, boo me if you want. I may one day try and catch up on the comics and what they have to offer, but it's the sad fact that I do not consider them canon. Gen 4 didn't consider their comics canon, so why should Gen 5? And also, they have included the one character that I do not like in the Gen 5 comics. Discord. Why is he in the comics? Why did they have to include probably the most annoying character in the whole show in the comics? I've seen tidbits of the comics that he is in, and all he talks about is Fluttershy, Fluttershy. She's not here anymore, you dumbass. I just know that I'm not really going to enjoy the comics just for that. But I'm sure there are different stories and locations brought into the comics that I'm sure I would enjoy. But with Discord, like, overlooking the whole entirety, I don't think I'm really going to be satisfied. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be reading the comics anytime soon. Barry Clinton asks, how much did the Gen 5 setup cost you? Tell you what, let me just calculate that right now. Jesus Christ, why am I wasting my money so much on this crap? Can you review Pony Life? No. Straight up no. Did you watch older generations of MLP? I've only seen snippets of Gen 1, 2, and 3, and I'm not really that associated with them. I do enjoy them, and I love their styles, but I haven't really gotten enough experience with them yet. What was the first episode you watched of Friendship is Magic? I remember saying that Look Before You Sleep was my first episode. Thomas Massines asks, do you know Total Drama? Isn't that the cartoon show where there's like a bunch of teens on an island and they have to like compete with each other like the Hunger Games? And if yes, do you think you will make reactions about that show? I don't think so, no, because my channel is mainly focused on furry and brony related content for the most part. But if you sign up to be a Gold Fluffbutt patron on my Patreon page, I'm sure you will be able to request a video of that. Make sure you consider it. Bella Pink Savage asks 5 questions. Oh, you go, girl. What is your favorite Stormblazer moment? I like how you capitalized it as well, like you really mean it. Stormblazer! Oh, there's just so many that work, to be honest, but I have like a picky favorite moment in the first Make Your Mark special where Zip and Hitch are together in the sheriff's office, and when Hitch walks around Zip, Zip decides to take a cheeky peek at his ass. Whoa, girl, keep your eyes to yourself. What's the story behind your name? Faolan Wildpaw and Cortez Colt. Wildpaw was just like a surname that I created for him with like 2 of my favorite words, wild and paw, so I combined them to make his surname. And Faolan, funnily enough, my persona is a fox, but Faolan, the name, actually means little wolf. Oh god, I'm a disgrace to the name. And Cortez Colt, I took the word Colt because, you know, it's like the name for like a saw, but I decided to make that C a K instead. I just wanted to be fancy. And for Cortez, it means courteous and like polite. So with him being an archaeologist, and if anything like troubles him or he's in danger, he always tries to be respectful about it and like just not really try and cause a ruckus. What's your favorite online project you were a part of? I've even made a reaction about this project. It was Friendship is Tragic by Obab Scribbler. I am part of her staff, and I even made that staff reaction to the last episode of season 1. Oh boy, being a part of that project is such great fun, and it's really rewarding because I've met so many new friends and just made a lot of new connections that I cherish to this day, and it's really good. Favorite and least favorite snack or drink? Favorite drink? It would have to be Pepsi Max. And least favorite drink, I hate anything that's like remotely alcoholic because I'm an extreme lightweight. And finally, what made you start shipping Hitch and Zip? It probably all started from the movie A New Generation. When Zip and Hitch like first met each other, they were playfully getting on each other's nerves and like being sassy with each other. And then that emotional scene where Sunny leaves Bridlewood with her friends behind. Hitch looks back to Zip, and then Zip is the only one that talks back to him like, take care, Sheriff, or good luck, Sheriff. Oh, that was so sweet. Oh, I seriously hope that they become a couple in the future. The hints are all over the place, guys. You can't deny it. The Fangirl 2023 asks, why do you prefer Gen 5 more than Gen 4? Well, I was expecting something like this. I prefer Gen 5 to Gen 4 because it's personally the one that I have more experience with. If I can recall my memory correctly, I started watching Generation 4 Friendship is Magic in 2017 when Season 7 was on the brink of finishing. So obviously, my time watching Gen 4 has lasted shorter than spend the current time with my viewing of Gen 5. Generation 5 has offered me aspects that I've even wished for in MLP that Generation 4 didn't really give me, like I noted before. To put it simply, I'm going to be growing up with Gen 5, so why not just enjoy the ride while I can? Latit Extras asks, will you ever plan on going to other MLP conventions? If only I had more money. I would certainly consider going to other pony conventions, abroad as well. Vixie Vixen asks, if you could be any animal, can be fantasy as well, what would you be and why? I would just love to be a simple bun, maybe with a unicorn horn like the ones in Gen 5. I could just cast magic wherever I want. I would be a killer bunny. Flowerheart0217 asks, do you think Zip and Hitch will be canon? Yes. I firmly believe it. Next one, Power Rangers and Yokai's Watch Fan 2 asks, where did you get the MLP Make Your Mark album? Okay, I think it's about time that I tell you the truth, Fluffbutts. This album is not real. Look at it, it's just a piece of paper with it printed on. It's not real, and there's not even a single disc. It's a fake. I wanted to feel like I had the album. They need to release physical albums! That would be so epic! Christian Bennett 5292 asks, who is your favorite and least favorite character from Friendship is Magic and Make Your Mark? Okay, favorites. Friendship is Magic, it would have to be Applejack, Starlight Glimmer, and Trixie Lulamoon. Least favorite, Rainbow Dash. No, thank you. I don't like her egotism. Petals is more bearable than her. Favorites, Make Your Mark, Hitch Trailblazer, Sparky Sparkeroni, and Zip Storm. And least favorite, Sprout Cloverleaf. Don't ask me why. You've seen it in all my videos so far, surely you would know why. What season of Friendship is Magic is your favorite and least favorite? My favorite season would have to be either season 4 or season 5. They were magnificent seasons, so many great episodes and just brilliant storylines throughout. And least favorite seasons, season 6 and season 8. Season 6 is just so boring. It's like, it's just there. It's like just plump it on the shelf. And season 8, the School of Friendship was a terrible idea to begin with. Fritz Roll asks, if there was one fandom convention you would go to in America, where would it be? Oh man, I can't say how much that I would love to go to Anthrocon, and if BronyCon still existed, I would go to that too. Two major conventions that I have dreamt of going to ever since I joined the two fandoms. One day, I will have a fursuit, so I can like properly fit in. Okay, so we have 11 questions left from Foodie Pony and King Technology, so why don't we wrap up this Q&A with a quick fire? Who do you hate more, Opaline or Misty? I don't hate either of them because they're both great characters in their own regard, but if I had to go for like in terms of behavior, it would obviously be Opaline. Who should defeat Opaline in the finale? I would adore to see Sparky Sparkeroni get his own back on Opaline. What is your favorite car? Oh, I would love myself a Chevrolet, a Nissan, or a Mini. What do you think of Thomas the Tank Engine? It's a great show. I used to love watching it when I was growing up. What vegetable is worse, broccoli or asparagus? Asparagus. I can't bear that crap. I can't even chew it. What would you name your own country? Beats me, I don't know. What is your favorite airline? I don't even know what the airlines are called in the UK. What song do you hate the most from Gen 4? Oh, that's a hard decision because there are several that I don't really like, but there is one that I absolutely detest, and that is the Father Knows Beast song. Time we make the lot all disappear. That song was so annoying. Who is your waifu? Well, I was gonna say Hitch, but you said waifu, so that means it has to be a mare. I would either go for Zip Storm or Sunny Star Scout. So beautiful, so gorgeous, they've got such mannerisms in their voices and such attitudes. They would treat me so nicely. Okay, I'm saying a bit too much. Let's end this video right now. So Fluffbutts, that concludes this 3,000 subscribers Q&A special! I can't thank you all so much for all the support that you've given me throughout these years, and we can only hope that 4,000 will come sooner or later. Cheers to that. So, Fluffbutts, don't forget to like and hoof tap this video and comment your thoughts down below of what you thought of this video, and subscribe to my channel for more videos and many more content coming soon. And also, don't forget to leave a pledge on my Patreon page down in the description below so you can help support me in making these fantastic videos more consistently. And I shall see you all very soon. Goodbye! And before this video ends, I would like to shout out my Silver Fluffbutt patrons, Mocha Fizz, Louise Wade, and Alex Smith, and my Gold Fluffbutt patron, the Pate and Grauerful Trisky. Thank you very much for your love and support.